just finished blowing my hair out. I installed my hair yesterday. I look rough. I used my raw Indian straight, and this is an 18 and a 20. I only did 2 bundles because I wanted to leave my natural weave out, and I left some hair all around here so I can pull it up. Normally I'll probably do 3 bundles, but honestly, the blush hair, which is my hair collection, I think you're getting more like almost close to 4 ounces of hair, which is typically more hair than you get with other hair companies. And like I installed this and I had of the 18-inch, and this is the raw straight. Raw Indian hair, even when it's straight, is not 100% straight. You're gonna have a very subtle wave to it. So I still had this left. I already washed my hair, and I just did a quick little blowout. When I do blow dry my hair, I use my Russ Speed Freak blow dryer. This is a pretty powerful blow dryer. It's really good. I like it. It gets my hair dry really quick. I have pretty thick hair. And then I always use my Chi 44 Iron Guard thermal protector. It's really important with me being natural that I protect my hair from heat, because I don't want to lose my curls. If anyone is natural, you know, like, you don't want to straighten your hair and then you go back and wet it and your curls are like a mess. So I try to use very little heat on my hair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to straighten my leave out all around here, and then I'm going to show you like some styles that I can do with my hair. This is for people who want to give a really natural install and just really look like it's more like their hair. Like, I probably could have just did like clip-ins or something, but to me, when I do clip-ins on my natural hair, they slip out, you know. And then you can do like little braids or something for them to like grip on better. But yeah, I just went ahead and did sew in. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to be using 2 flat irons. This is by Absolute Heat Intelligent Series. I believe I purchased this at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. And I'm going to be using this as my flat iron. And I will be honest, I'm not 100% in love with this. It's okay. I more so love Cortex. And I've purchased those at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And I'm probably going to be getting another one. I don't like it because the flat iron, to me, it does like this shifting thing. I don't really care for that. And then this is a Paul Mitchell's Pro Tools Express Mini. And this is what I'm going to be using on my edges. Again, it's alright. I'm not gung-ho. I'm not gung-ho about it, but this doesn't have a temperature setting. You just turn it on and I think it goes up to like 450 degrees. And here you can gauge your settings. So it's on 450. Like I said, I do not normally put heat on my hair, so it's gonna have to work for today. So I also use a little bit of this Intense Hair Oil. It's by Argan Magic. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my natural hair, like very little dime size. This is a dry styling oil, like really little, and then just run it through all of my hair, especially where I have my natural hair out. The first thing I like to do when I straighten my hair, I like to go ahead and just tackle my edges. I absolutely love this. If you are natural, this is Kira Care, the styling wax stick. This is really good for edges. It really makes, first of all, it slays and lays them bad boys. You know what? I do hair, so I ain't had a client yet who couldn't use this. It does edges from, if you got those Wakanda Congo edges, if you got those natural Brazilian looking edges, this is what you need. Especially if you got, gonna be politically correct, coarse hair. But if you got some cocoa buds, and you need to get them straight, use some of this. This will really help. So because my edges are pretty decent. I don't use too much because I don't want it to give it like a greasy, waxy feeling. So I'm just gonna like brush a little bit on my edges. You can even just use your fingers and like, but I just brushed a little bit, graze it against my edges. And I do the back of my hair as well. And then I'm going to take a small tooth rat tail comb. Girl, let me get that kitchen together, honey. It is very important to have that kitchen just as laid as those edges, all right? You don't want to have this all together and then somebody, you might do that, you'd be like, woo, the kitchen burning, boo. Make sure you get them that kitchen. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my tool and I'm just gonna straighten it out. And I'm gonna make sure I try to get close up so y'all can see the effects of that Care styling stick. Like, let me tell you something. You see? You see that kitchen? See how that kitchen, that kitchen is together. Clean that kitchen up. It's really important to me. All right, we're gonna get these edges together. So I like to part a little bit of my edges out. And I take my flatten iron, as my daughter says, as Allie says, and then I just get them edges together. Slay and lay. That is the motto. You see how like straight? Looks like I went and got me some of that creamy crack. A relaxer. That is done. I'm going to section off my leave out. I like how I just changed my accent to an English accent. Now I'm going to section off all of my edges. I just did like the very front because I have quite a bit of my edge out. I'm going to section this off as well. So now we can get the rest of my edges. And this is really long. So since this is pretty long, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the big flat iron for this. And I don't use any of that styling wax stuff. I just do that for just the very front. Now, I like to use small sections when pressing because I don't want to have to go back and press my hair again and again. So I take small sections because to me it's gonna get to your hair nice and evenly and make it nice and straight. And that way I don't have to like keep going over and over and over with heat. It's really important not to do that. Do not. Every day put heat on your hair, especially if you're not, well really, I don't care if you're natural relaxed. You shouldn't, it's just not good. And you don't want to press over dirty hair. And after a while, your hair will develop natural oils and stuff. And when you press over dirty hair and you smell that stank chimichanga smell like you eating like, I mean, it smells like a burnt collard greens, burnt fried chicken smell. That means your hair is dirty, darling, and you need to wash it. And you don't want to keep pressing over because this way you're gonna cause some heat damage. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the back. So I need to get that. I used to have an undercut about let's see, I had it when I was preggers with Ava. So she'll be 2. So about 2 years ago. And I've let it grow out. So this part of my hair looks a lot shorter. And it's really from just that undercut. It's not from any breakage or anything. So my left side is done. Everything's nice and straightened out. So I'm really happy about this side. And then I'm gonna just work my way on this side. My natural hair color has started to get lighter. Like when I was a little girl, I used to have like dusty, sandy kind of hair. Ava actually has like a sandy, dusty hair color like mine when I was little. And it's crazy because it's like when I got older, at first it was getting darker. And then now it's like it's reverting back to, but it's okay. So, and then now that I'm looking, I probably could have brought my tracks a little forward, but it's gonna be fine. So, now, for the main course. Alright. We're gonna still again take small sections. And I'm gonna start with the bike. Get that bite together. Do any of y'all get hot while you're pressing out your hair? Like I feel like I'm about to break out into a daggone sweat. And it makes me so frustrated because I cannot sweat. I cannot afford to sweat. And I sweat in my head, and that means my hair is gonna be messed up. I'll be back at flipping square one. Okay. So that is that. See, nice and well blended and straight. Now I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, now the other side is done. And then I just kind of like adjust my parting to make sure everything is nice and covered. And you see how like flat and seamless it looks. All right. So yeah, I feel like it looks really natural. And I did leave, like I said, I left a lot of my hair out. You can see like my hair ends here. And then here's the weave. And I did that because I wanted some versatility. So, and again, my hair is straight. It's like bone straight. It doesn't have that slight wave. And how I do that naturally, I'll probably just make like 2 knots, 2 knots or something. But if I wanted to do a full ponytail, like see how like slick from my install it is, how nice. And I'm really big on flat natural installs. And of course this is fresh. It's like fresh. So the older your tracks are, the more they have a little more flexibility in them. But look at that ponytail. Just look at that ponytail. How cute. Then I made sure that when I left my hair out, if I wanted to do like a side part, I could do a side part or my hair parted on the side. And then what I'm gonna do is, instead of getting like edge control, I'm gonna take a little bit of my style wax and kind of like get my, how I'm like banging my head, thing is kind of hard. Get my edges together. But I'm more of a middle part gal. I like my middle, my friend calls it a butt crack part.
Yeah.
I hate that butt crack part in your hair. What are friends for?
Yeah.
Just lie to me and tell me it looks good. And just kind of get my edges all intact. So what I'm probably going to do, so that it's not like just straight, and then this has that wave, I'm going to go on ahead and split it into 2 sections. And then I'm going to take, I might do 4 sections. I'm going to take, keep it nice and neat. I'm going to twist and twist. Like, just like if you were doing Bantu knots. Twist it all the way down. It's kind of long, so twist it down and then start making, oh, my hand. Okay, so that messed up, but start making a Bantu knot. You know, something similar. It doesn't have to be like precise. You're just trying to get your hair. And this is my way, and I take a bobby pin, of doing this so I don't have to put any extra heat in my hair. Now that I have all of my little knots, I'm going to come back in about 2 hours just so I can show you or give you an idea of what my heatless waves look like. If I was going to sleep, I would not put the clips on there. I would probably do the bobby pins, or like I said, you can just use like flexi rods. I don't really use flexi rods a lot just because I want to sleep comfortably. And then I will put like my bonnet on and go to bed or whatever. So I'm probably going to come back about 2 to 3 hours and just take them down and show you the results. All right, I am back, and I actually went over my time. I was supposed to stop at like 1 o'clock, and it is 2 o'clock. So I've had these little knots in for a while, so I'm gonna take them down, and it really gives a better effect when it's nighttime, because you know you sleep for quite some time. So, but you can already see the waves, and I didn't have to put any heat besides what I did to press up my hair. And my hair, I hope this one came out right, because it just didn't want to quite. See, look at that. And it's all like blended together so good. Doesn't that look good, y'all? So this is how you can get you some heatless. And again, this is my raw Indian straight and an 18 and a 20. I'm gonna show you the back. And like, I'm not, I mean, you could of course wear it out like this, put your makeup on, put your outfit on and go, but I just did this because I wanted to blend my straight hair out with the waves, and I didn't want to actually curl my hair because I felt like I had enough heat on it already. So that is the result of my install styling with my natural hair, and I will probably keep doing those knots anytime I want these waves. I'm not gonna curl it. So yeah, that is the end result of my video. And if you would like to book an appointment with me, go to www.kayla, KDonBlushBeauty.com. You can book an appointment. You can order hair. I actually have a hair sale going on right now. It doesn't end until the 31st. It's like a bundle deal. I actually have a special for my services. My mink lashes are on sale. So head over to my website. Make sure you order up some hair, book an appointment with me, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and don't forget to place your order.